Alright guys, guess who it is with you right now? Of course, it's me, your best friend, Cold Flavored, and this is Daily PvP. Right now we'll be going to Jung to watch a SWTOR ranked game. It seems these guys recently ran a tournament of sorts, their local tournament, and that's really a great thing, you know. It's nice to see the community trying to run some local events, and you know, not only the teams which usually get to kick the shit out of each other get to do it once more, but you know, it's just a community thing. It makes the friends get closer, the competition get tighter. I don't know how to put it into words right now. What I know though is that we will be watching two Republic teams. It's Credit Shot and Crimson Elite. Let's take a quick look at their setups. It seems that they are pretty much conservative in them. They're running both Guardian tanks as well as Shadow tanks. Each one of them got a Gunslinger for their DPS, Sage as well as Sentinel. The only difference between these two teams is that one of them has a Guardian, our POV here, Agio, smashing, and the other team has Parker, Scoundrel DPS, and then we'll see how this will work out. For now, it looks like the action immediately starts heating up as Credit Shot does an interesting split. They do not go with the standard 1-7 strategy. Instead, they're pretty confident in their ability, or maybe they just decided to surprise Crimson Elite, and they've split. It's 5-3 and 5 people on the western point trying to interrupt Crimson Elite, and they are pretty successful in this so far. Really, now that's an interesting beginning, and I'm already getting excited for this game. And it looks like Crimson Elite just does not have the DPS to take down the attackers, or maybe they were seriously surprised. The question is right now, will they be able to adapt to this? Seriously, whenever you get surprised by this strategy in the beginning, in the first round, there is really not much you can do. But probably just prepare for the second round, and hopefully that is what the Crimson Elite are doing right now, because they will seriously, they will not be capping with almost 90% probability. They will not be capping their point, especially considering what we see is going on right now. Even though these guys are trying to take down Credit Shot players with the best of their ability. Look at that Gunslinger there working his number on Agio, but that guy just doesn't want to die, you know. He doesn't want to die, and I don't know. With 10 seconds remaining on the timer, I probably don't think that Crimson Elite will be able to make something happen in the first round. And right now the question is, how are they going to respond to this in the round 2? Because well, Credit Shot achieved what they had planned. They surprised the team, they sent it in somewhat of a disarray, but Crimson Elite has to respond properly, maybe do a split of their own, and just get these lost points from the first round back. And let's see what happens, because Credit Shot is doing the same thing, maybe with lesser numbers. I can see 4 people from the Credit Shot going for the western point. This is 4-4 split, and how will Crimson Elite react? I seriously want to see. Avum is getting somewhat damaged right now. If he is going down, then western point might be probably captured. Okay, one of the scoundrels goes invisible, but immediately reappears, gets stunned. It's a Gauss, it's a healer, I suppose, for Crimson Elite here. Interesting freighter flyby. Let's see, perhaps Crimson Elite wants to keep wants to keep credit shot off that point. Oh my god, it seems that Agio decided to split to the east. Does it mean that credit shot is losing the fight? And yes, it does. And actually, that's a good response from Crimson Elite here. They did a nice split of their own, and for a second there, I think they might be able to overcome credit shot here, and maybe take this eastern point. But let's see. It's 4 against 4, I think, and maybe 4 against 3, as I think I've seen one of the Crimson Elite just go down. Another one, Parker, might be going down, and does he? I'm not sure. Did he go invisible or did he die? It's 3 against 3, it seems so far, but with the gunslinger on the side of credit shot, I think they've got this fight, because the DPS right now on this side should be overwhelming, and it looks like they've got 2 healers. I mean, Crimson Elite got 2 healers here, and who is healing their team on the western point? Without healers, they might probably be overrun by credit shot there. Come on, guys, that split is not effective. One of the healers should be supporting, one healer should support one side. This is quite important. But I don't know, 10 seconds remaining, and I think that at least Crimson Elite was able to achieve, or rather prevent, credit shot there from taking any of the points. And while we couldn't exactly see what was going on at the western point since Agio left it, but it looks like they were able to maintain good composure there and stay alive long enough to prevent any caps. But it looks like credit shot is doing that insane split once again, and Agio will be trying to intercept and CC perhaps some of the but he decides to actually go to the eastern point, and it will be a 4-4 split again. And we can already see that the Crimson Elite is doing the split once more. It has turned into be an insane split game, guys. Insane split game. They seriously do not want to play it to play an orthodox, the standard game, and it's a 4v4 fight right now. Oh my god, Parker might be going down. Great push, and it just one dispatch away. But oh my god, that scamper there, seriously overpowered skill. I'm telling you, like Jedi, Sith, who cares? Because I can roll like I don't know, I wanted to say like a train, but he is not as lethal as a train, that's for sure, but runs away like a cheetah. 4v4 fight still. I think Parker is invisible right now, or maybe actually not. He's back in the fight and is about to die again, but saved by Scamper once more. That's great. And I think what the credit shot should be worried about is actually taking down that solo healer. They definitely got the DPS, but for some reason, for example, that the gunslinger prefers to attack Shadow instead of the healer. And even though Shadow went down, but it was not exactly the most effective DPS here. And what is this? While I can see that the Crimson Elite are getting wiped out, but I think Parker went invisible, and yes, Agio gets control, and he might be able to hold the cap until the reinforcements arrive. Of course, I cannot exactly know how much time is there left on the door before the door opens for Crimson Elite, but so far McFly's about to go down. But oh my god, yes, the reinforcements arrive in time to prevent this cap. Seriously, what an insane game. It's already round 3, and it doesn't look like anyone's capping in this round as well. So far it's 0 to 93, and seriously, it's getting more and more intense for both teams, because even in the next round already, a single cap will yield no less than 350, 400 points. Depending on how many kills each team made, it may even yield even more. So far though, I can certainly say that Oh my god, that was a little bit weird, a delay or something, but Agio there got killed by the explosion in the safe zone. But anyway, so far it certainly does look that Credit Shot is doing a better job at playing their game than Crimson Elite. Their splits have been somewhat sloppy, and I don't feel that DPS Operative is really doing the best he could be doing. But we'll see. I'm pretty sure they know their game and the setup they're running. And oh my god, that Gunslinger! He was just vaporized. Who used that vaporizer gun on that Gunslinger? Could I get one myself? I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind that thing. And what is this? It looks like Crimson Elite got an overwhelming presence on the eastern side, and I don't know, guys. They might be taking it. It looks like three players from Credit Shot. Only 2 players now, and they've got almost the full door. Well, I have the timer left right now, but what was it? Remaining 2 players against 5. I don't think that Credit Shot will be squeaking like a girl right now, holding my breath, and will they be capturing? Holy crap. Seriously now, Vessi is doing, or Yessi, I apologize for mispronouncing your nickname, but you know, and oh my god, great pushback! I don't know what to say, but that interrupt, that saber throw at the last second was clutch! Was clutch right there, guys. Seriously, what an exciting game. You don't see how sweaty I am right now, but I am sweating a lot. I know you didn't know to, you didn't need to know that, but I thought I would let you, for whatever reason. And anyway, the fight continues. It seems that it is, oh my god, 3 against how many? I think it was 5. And I can't help but wonder what's going on. And it's a full door again. Oh my god! Actually, if Crimson Elite plays this out right, they might be able to cap it, but I don't see a ray of light coming. Yeah, and seriously, it will stay uncapped. That's the 3rd round in a row. No, none of the teams are able to cap the point, and I don't know. Crimson Elite, due to the fact that it's already gonna be a 6th round, I think 6th, right, or 5th? Yeah, it's gonna be 5th round right now, and Crimson Elite has no other option but to go for splits at this point. Simply because if they try to play a standard game right now, due to this advantage in 100 points and probably in many kills, Credit Shot will just win. If they allow Credit Shot to cap at least once, it's a victory for Credit Shot. That's hands down. That cannot be debated. So Crimson Elite has to play splits, and they have to interrupt, but at the same time they're behind. They're those 93 points behind, so they have to cap. They have to make something happen if they want to win this game. Otherwise they've lost. So they don't have many options available to them. They have to engineer a good split, and not only a good split, but they also have to play a good CC game, because it's quite obvious that they are unable to out DPS or wipe the defenders or attackers from Credit Shot. Let's see if something happens for them here on the Western Point. I remind you guys that there are only 7 rounds in this game. As soon as the counter in the upper right corner of the screen shows X9, the game will end about 10-15 seconds into the round. So basically, the next round after this one will be the last in this game. Anyway, let's see what's going on the Western Point here. It looks like Crimson Elite are falling, but at the same time, Credit Shot is on somewhat driven in the corner, as well as I can see from the ops frame. Their B are staying somewhat low as well. And oh, what is this? Holy crap! Actually, that seems to be some good play from Crimson Elite. They managed to capture Eastern Point, and it looks like, but Agio, that's a little bit too late to grab any points because like 5 seconds left into this round. And well, now I'm not sure anymore who will be winning this game. Like, since the next round is practically the last one, all Crimson Elite has to do is to just perform a good split and react to anything that Credit Shot throws at them. But we'll see what happens right now as a sixth round is about to begin. Let's see ooh, the shadow from Credit Shot is already at the point, but the point cannot be capped until a certain amount of time has passed since the beginning of the round, so getting there too soon doesn't exactly provide any benefit other than better positioning on the incoming players of the opposing team. And the battle is going strong here right now. Agio is sitting on Gauss. It's counter healer for Crimson Elite, and oh my god, is he alone? Actually, it's 2 against 4, and that is dangerous. They seriously need, oh, I can see on the minimap that reinforcements are incoming, and that was a little bit of a sloppy attempt at capping. Triple capping, it never works against a good team, guys, never works. You have to engineer a proper situation for you to cap. One of the players should cap, probably considering the setup of Crimson Elite's team. It should be one of the scoundrels or a gunslinger. And oh my god! Seriously now! Just awesome cap. Unfortunately, that shadow from Crimson Elite was unable to interrupt them. And now they have to start being worried, because what seemed to be a sure victory just a few seconds ago has turned into an almost certain defeat. But we'll see. So far there is a huge presence from Crimson Elite on the Western Point, and will it happen? They've got only 40 seconds to do something. Oh my god, these rays of light, will it be capped? Or oh, holy crap, guys, it was a last second interrupt. There have been so far like 2 clutch interrupts in this game from Credit Shot, and we've just seen the second one here. Yeah, from what I can see, it feels like Crimson Elite is pretty damn desperate right now. And well, of course they have a reason to be. They were winning just a few seconds ago, but unfortunately they were split improperly. All they had to do is just prevent the cap. The objective of this round wasn't to capture an enemy point for Crimson Elite, but for some reason they decided to concentrate on the western side, and well, that didn't exactly work out for them. Although I'm not sure, did they respawn behind the full closed door, because that might certainly have been the case in the previous round. And just the game is about to end just like right now. Maybe a few more seconds and the game will end with the victory for a Credit Shot. By the way, unless Crimson Elite is capturing the point in but anyway, it doesn't matter since the game's not ending, but it should end just shortly. Let's watch what's happening. Yes, there is the end of the game. Congratulations to Credit Shot with their victory. Let's pause for a second and look at the score. What I can immediately see that for some reason for Crimson Elite the tanking job was not perfect whatsoever. Their Guardian, by the way, it looks like they didn't have any real tank there. They ran with 5 DPS, but at the same time that Jarun there did not do that much damage as he could have, I suppose. The only decent protection score is on their shadow there. So I suppose, yeah, I can see why it was hard for their team there, because their healers were under constant pressure. Alright. Now, that's interesting, and of course, like I was saying before, their DPS scoundrel did not really pay off, I suppose. Was not able to unleash its full potential. Only 443k damage and probably the lowest DPS. The lowest DPS of all the full damager classes here. Loki though, their DPS Sage was pretty on top of his game. So I suppose it kind of balanced out, but still, I'm not sure what exactly was the reason for a Crimson Elite to run a DPS scoundrel. Maybe someone could tell me, guys. If you know more about these teams, make sure to weigh in the comments. Let's discuss this game, and I would like to hear what they think was Crimson Elite's mistake here. Well, of course, outside of the fact that in round 6 they made a serious mistake on their split, because when they were ahead, their goal was to just prevent the cap, to play it safe, maybe do 4-4, and they had some presence on the eastern point in the beginning, but for some reason it was only Shadow in the end, and there was no reinforcements coming. Perhaps they all respawned behind the closed door. I'm not sure what happened. Of course, we didn't see that, but I wonder why did it turn out to be this way? Because seriously, if it was a constant 4-4, maybe some sneaky play. After all, they had 3 invisibles. Of course, someone had to stay on the western point to interrupt, but they could have had 2 invisible members here on east, and that alone would have been enough to prevent the cap here for quite a long while. But anyway, like I said, congratulations to Credit Shot for that good victory. That was one of the better Ancient Hypergate games I've seen in quite a while, I must say. And more importantly, I think I did cast some games from Jung before, but this one probably is the most intense game so far from that there Anyway, guys, don't forget subscribe at youtube.com/dailypvp. There are a lot of new things coming in the future, and of course I will try to what did I want to say? I kind of lost my thought. Well, anyway, I will try to release more ranked games in the close future. I've been having some things to take care of, let's call it that. And don't forget, of course, praise me. That's what keeps me going. The more praise I hear, the more I want to work on this stuff. But don't praise me too much, of course, it will spoil me and I'll get even lazier than I am right now. But that being said, guys, thanks for watching. It's always a treat to cast these games for you. I will be sure to deliver even more interesting ranked matches from SWTOR and beyond. For now, it was Flavored of Daily PvP, and I'm bailing out. Have a good day, guys. And of course, ladies. Oh, ladies, there is a request for you, ladies, specifically praise me more than anyone else. If you're watching, I'm sure a few of you do watch my casts here. Anyway, I'm bailing out. Cheers.